All right, okay, Carmella on positive. I'm back. All right, had a little break there. Only one probably noticed is my niece, because she watches every video. She's the only one probably noticed I've been off for about 2 weeks. No one else has even noticed. Okay, all right, love you, girl. Thank you for watching. Okay, all right. Okay, all right, okay, all right, okay, I'm on my positive. I've been on my positive, it'll be almost 2 months. Your first black psychic. Bam! Okay, all right. Okay, all right, okay, okay, all right. They tried to hold me back. They didn't want me to come out. I just want to say one thing about that. I'm a psychic. I figure everything out. Why didn't they think I would figure that out? Okay, that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, alright, okay. Alright, I'm on my positive. Detroit, get on your positive, okay? Alright, I got 22 videos for you, okay? Alright. Okay. I'm not a news reporter. I'm not a talk show host. Okay, my voice is getting tired of talking to you. But you're not listening. For one. If you were listening, it would be a different story. But you're not listening. Get your act together, okay? Quit killing each other and raping women and hurting old folks, okay? And get positive. Get positive, okay? All right. Okay. Alright. Get positive. Show your first black psychic some love. Okay? I'll swear for God. Oh my God. If I can't get out of here because of all this negativity behind me, okay. Alright. Whew. Okay, Detroit, you figure that one out, okay? You figure that one out. You figure that one out, because I don't know what your rapist is doing. I don't know what your child molesters are planning on doing, and your killers, and people that beat old folks. I don't know if they plan on making it, because I don't know what they're doing. But does it make sense for them to make it? Because we don't really know who they are. And not your first black psychic with a special gift. Okay, you just think about that, Detroit. Don't be mad at your first black psychic, okay? Alright. Okay. I'm black. I'm a Democrat. I've done good in my community. I've told some of my stories. I got plenty of relatives. You know them. You know me. So don't be mad at your first black psychic. I'm positive, okay? Because that's where everybody should be, especially young black people, young black men. That's where you should be, on positive. I think that's, that's everybody's hopes and dreams for, for young black men in Detroit right now to get on positive. I think that would be everybody's hopes and dreams, trust me. They do not want you killing and raping and molesting and hurting old folks. They don't want that. Okay? Alright. Okay. Bam! Okay, I'm done with that, Detroit. I gotta get on my gift. Okay, alright. Okay, just got some positive stuff here. And then my next couple of videos, I'm gonna be on the celebrities and I'm gonna say a little something. Won't be telling out anybody's business. you know, or anything like that. It's going to be on positive. I'm just going to break it down, break it down. Just break down the celebrities and put them in categories and stuff like that. I'm just going to break it down, you know, just break it down so we can get everybody together. Just break it down, and, you know, maybe they'll be able to find me, you know. Put your guns down, Detroit. Okay? Put your guns down. Okay. Alright, here we go. I'm on my positive. Okay? Alright, I got some positive. I got 2 stories. Bam. Just in case my niece. I love you, girl. She's always watching. You know, she loves my stories. And then I'll send out my shout out to my positive people, of course, because it's Carmella Cummings on positive. That's what it is. Okay? Alright. Okay. Alright. You know, gotta be nice to each other. I don't know why everybody is so aggressive. You know, a couple of nights ago, I hear a noise. It's like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. I hear a noise. Disturbance outside. I look out my window. There's a man. He's just, he's at his car. He's just fumbling, and then there's another car. The car comes, and the car almost hits the man by about this much. Knocks the man off his feet because he fell to the ground. But the thing that puzzled me about it, I saw that he was okay because he got back in his car, whatever he was doing. But the only thing that puzzled me about that was that it wasn't an accident. The person seemed to get very upset at the man, for whatever reason. I don't know what they were doing, but he got very upset at the man, and he tried to hit the man. Okay. It was a good thing I was looking out my window, because I'm not telling a location where it was. If you know me, okay, then you know where it's at. But if you had hit that man and killed that man, I would have knew exactly who you were. Okay? Because I saw everything. The only reason why I didn't call the police was because I didn't want them chasing down young black men, because my son was getting off work. I said, oh my God, I said, they'll be chasing young black men down. If I make that phone call. Stop being so aggressive, and, stop getting all out of control and angry. And, I told people, I said, I don't charge anybody. First blacks I don't get paid for nothing. Over 20-something videos. Come in. I said, come on in, see positive. It's free. I'll give you 10. I'll give you 15 minutes. I guarantee you. I don't know, why that person did that. What made the person so angry? The person was outraged because the person was holding up traffic. I believe that's what it was, what it appeared to me. But if you had hit that man, you wouldn't have got away with it. You wouldn't have. You wouldn't have, not that night. Because I watched you. I watched you drive off after you knocked him to the ground. Okay, alright, that's one story. Get yourselves together, folks, okay? No, second story. BAM! Okay, I like to tell my cop stories. You know, because I like people that have techniques. It's very interesting to me. You know, cops and everybody has a technique. Doctors and therapists. You know, I'm just saying. You know, even comedians. You know, they have a way of making you laugh. Everybody has a technique. I've told plenty of cop stories. I have. I've told at least about 5 or 6. You know, but this one is a good one. You know, right here in the suburbs. This is, I mean, it was pretty good for positive, because I just happened to be there. What a coincidence. Bam! Okay, here we are. Okay, all right, okay. I can't tell the location. I can't tell you that, but I'll tell you what happened. Okay? Positive is stopped. I'm just going to get a few prescriptions. The light is yellow. I stop to make a right. Just to go get my prescriptions. So the light is red now. So there is a person behind me. They're so angry because they wanted to make that. They wouldn't have made that light, even if I wouldn't even went through that light on a busy intersection. I would not go through a yellow light on a busy intersection nowhere. It's not worth the risk. I couldn't have even. It wasn't even a thought of even attempting to do it. But the person behind me got angry at me because they thought I could have made it. Well, that's what they thought. I knew I couldn't have made it. So they decided to go around me and run the red light. I said, what the heck did they do that for? I said, why did they do that? 1 second later, bam! There's the accident. He hits another car. Road rage, whatever. If it wasn't road rage, he was on drugs or he was drunk. One of the two. One of the two. You had to be. So he gets out the car and he says the light was green. That's what he says. He's fussing at the lady. This is your fault. This is your fault. The light was green. This is your fault. This is what he says. Lucky Positive was there. Honest. Really had nothing to do. Just going to get my prescription. I said, let me talk to this lady. Let me tell her what I know. By this time the cops got there. It was crazy. The cops were there. I'm trying to walk across the street. And the cops, suburb cops, they see me coming. They're like, ma'am, what's wrong with you? Don't. They're like, what you want? Don't. I say, I saw what happened. I know what happened. So suburb cops, I think he was just protecting me, I believe, because there was a lot of traffic. He didn't want me to get hit. So he said, wait a minute. He said, don't cross the street. He said, I'll help you across the street. I appreciated that. I said, okay. So he helped me across the street. He asked me a couple of questions. He asked me what was my name, and he asked me what happened. I said, I know exactly what happened. I said he was behind me. And he got mad at me because he didn't make the light. I didn't make the light, and he didn't make the light. And so he took off. He was the only car that did that. He took off from around me. And that's what caused him to hit the lady. These are cops. They got techniques. And they don't know Carmella Cummings on positive. You know. So right away as I started talking, you know, it was like, oh my God. It was like, this makes sense. You know, it was like, yeah. You know, they believed me. It was like, this makes sense. The accident of this, you know, because the guy he took off at about 25, 30 miles per hour on a red light. You know, you won't see that coming. You know, so they're looking at me and they're looking at the car. You know, the lady had a broken arm. Something was broken. You know. It made sense to them. You know, I was glad I stopped. You know, because that makes a difference. You know, in whatever the outcome is. You know, because the guy acted like he was an innocent man. You know. You know. He acted like he made a simple mistake, and that was no mistake. But he did not know that I saw him the whole time through my rear view mirror as he took off. How you take off before me and you are behind me? How do you do that? You know, so that was very interesting. You know, and it was very interesting, and because I think the cops they just needed more witnesses, you know, because the car was, the car was, was pretty damaged, and I know they were figuring, how is this so much damage if he probably wasn't going that fast. And I think I just put the piece to the puzzle together. And it only bothers me to the extent where there had to be at least about, because it was a little busy in the area because of construction. So there at least had to be at least about a half dozen cars along with me. And nobody stopped to give out information but me. And the one person that did stop to give information, they didn't give the right information. Because they were going to work. So they didn't give the correct information. They didn't verify. Yeah, that light was red. Yeah, I was stopped. He was behind me. He shouldn't have. There's no way he should have been in. I should have been in the accident. I was before him. So I just say that to say, next time you're out, folks, and you see something, because, that person that I stopped today, I have no idea who that person is. I don't know them. All they know is a lady came forward and said that she saw what happened. That's all they know. They don't know I'm Carmella Cummings on positive, I'm a psychic. They don't know any of that stuff. When you're out and you see something, take a few minutes to do a little something about it, you know, because I could have just came home. You know, I circled back 2 times trying to get to the lady. I could have just easily just said, well, forget it. There's some other cops, they'll figure it out. No. That driver was very concerned for me. You know. He was very concerned for me. You know. I can't give out too much information about it, but you know, he was very concerned for me, you know. So I don't know whoever that lady is, you know. She probably has lots of family out there. And she's probably like, oh my God, this lady, she saw everything, you know. You know. You never know where I'm at. That's all I can say, okay? You never know where I'm at, okay? You always know I'm in Detroit, but you never know where I'm at. I'm all over. You never know. Just had to be at the right place at the right time today. I wonder why I was dead. I just wonder why was that? Why was that? You know, what if that was your loved one? You know, what if that was your mother or father? And I didn't stop. And I didn't give the police the correct information. And I just went home and did my psychic and did my dreams and listened to my music. What if I did that? Stop being so aggressive, folks, when you're out driving. Get yourself some patience. You know, I don't know what's wrong with you people. You know. Alright, I'm on my positive. I just wanted to tell those stories because my niece liked to listen to my stories. I love you, girl. Bam. Okay? Alright. Okay. Love you, girl. Thank you. Okay. Alright, okay. I just want to send out to my positive people, okay? And I just want to say, everything is going to work out. That's all I can say. Even with the government shutdown, God is going to work it out. God is going to answer your prayers, okay? Alright, it just has to be that way, okay? That's why I tell some of my inspirational stories. I got 22 videos. I told one story where I needed a blood transfusion, and I did. I just walked away from the hospital. And I never looked back. You know. I wouldn't recommend anybody else do that, but I'm just saying, that's pretty inspirational. So that's why you gotta watch my videos. Everything is gonna work out. God is gonna answer your prayers. Can't worry about all of that. All that stuff. We can worry, Detroit. We worry about Detroit and, they'll work it out. They'll work it out. And, Obama, I said in my first video 2 months ago, I am your psychic. Whatever you say, whatever you do, you are the first black president, okay? Alright. Okay. As Al Green would say, it's alright with me. Whatever you say, whatever you do, the first black president, okay? Alright, okay. You don't need no help. You are okay. Alright. Whatever you say, whatever you do. Okay. Alright, that's all I'm going to say on that. And God will work everything out, and God will answer our prayers. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Let me send out to my positive people. Okay? Alright. Because that's what I'm all about. I may not have any money, but I do have a gift. That I do have. Okay, Detroit, you can't be mad at me because I'm broke. Okay. Alright. Come on. I'm just like you. Okay? It's a Keisha Cole song. I'm just like you. Okay, I'm broke too. Okay, but I have a gift. You know, and I'm positive, and I'm trying to get somewhere so I can do my give back and maybe help you or do something, you know, do something for you, you know, so you can stop all this craziness, you know, but that's what don't be mad. You know, don't need to be mad at your friend. I'm black, okay? Don't need to be mad at a black lady. I'm just a psychic. Okay, so no need to be mad at me. I don't have any money. I'm broke. This line, you know. I got bills I gotta pay too. I got checks. I got a bill box right here. You know. So don't be mad. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me send out my positive. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. My positive goes to, I'm going to say my positive goes to, I spoke on, my positive is going to go to Kim Worthy. Kim Worthy, the prosecutor. Wayne County, prosecutor. I like you, girl. I do. I like you. And, I'm on positive. I don't talk bad about African Americans. That's why I'm on positive. I don't talk bad about people. And to have such a high prestigious authority, as you do, I think you do a really well job. I've watched you for years. Okay, and you always, put away the bad guys. I like the way you work. I think you're a very smart lady. I think you're a very nice lady. I like you. I'm on positive. That's what I'm all about. Supporting people. I like you. And I like the choice you did. You did the Ben Napoleon. Choice. I thought that was just. I thought that was just excellent. We got good, the two very good candidates in. They both are good. They both are good. I'm on positive with them both, but so my positivity goes out to you, Kim Worthy. I think one African American to another. I'm just a psychic, but I'm not your psychic, but I'm just I like your work. I like what you do. Okay, I like what you do. I like what you do. Okay, keep up the good work. Okay, girl. Okay, Kim Worthy, the Wayne County prosecutor, supports Ben Napoleon. I think that's good. I think that's good. I think that's great. Ben Napoleon's a good guy. He's a great guy. He's a great guy. He's a great guy. Okay, all right. And my positive goes out. Oh, great. You're doing your thing. That's a good thing on Detroit. Okay. A good look. Okay. All right. Okay. Also, my positivity goes out. I saw Judge Lynn Toller. She's a divorce court lady. And, I just saw recently she did a story on bipolar. She shared her story about bipolar. Her bipolar disorder. I respect that. I respect you shared that story. Such an amazing inspiration. That's what stories are all about. It's about telling your inspiration stories. That's all I wanted to do. That's all I want to do. Listen to my dreams, listen to my stories. They didn't want me to do that. They didn't want me to share my stories. Not even my stories. I could easily just be a comedian because psychic, I could just do a whole show on jokes. So wait till my comedian, when I break it down on comedian, I could just be a comedian. I didn't even have to say I was a psychic. I just come out and start doing comedian jokes. They would eventually pick me up. But Judge Lynn Toler, I appreciate that amazing inspiration story on bipolar. I appreciate that. African American woman. I appreciate that. You're on your positive. I've watched you for years. You're a very smart woman. Can learn a lot from you. I appreciate your story that you said you were a Republican, and there's nothing wrong with that. You can be black, you can be a Republican. What's wrong with that? Okay. All it is, Republican, Democrat, all it is just your view. It doesn't mean that you are a horrible person, because it can't mean that, because I know Republicans is not killing each other in Detroit. I know those are not all Republicans shooting people in the head. Republican is just a view. Democrat is just a view. That's all it is. It's just your point of view. Your values, your views. I respect you for saying that you are a Republican and you are African American. And you are a judge. And that's positive to demonstrate to young girls that could, if they want, to, lead in your footsteps. I don't see why not. It's possible. So your amazing stories for positive. I thought that was amazing. Okay? All right. Okay. People just, people just get so angry. It just amazes me. Why you take all that energy and hate into, because somebody is a Republican or somebody is a Democrat, or because somebody says something about Obama, or, because you don't believe in psychic, or because of religion. You take so much energy to be mad. I take that energy and I walk away, or I'll just act it out, That's how I'll do, It's just silly. It doesn't make any sense. I'm telling you to get mad at black on black crime. Especially here in Detroit. You need some tough love, Detroit. Judge Mathis used to say that. My mother used she loved you, Judge Mathis. You need some tough love, Detroit. You need some tough love. Get mad at that. Get mad at your rapists that's out there, that's burning and setting them on fire and killing them and cutting their throats. Get mad at them. Get mad at the folks that's beating the old people. Get mad at them. Don't get mad at your first black psychic. This 2013. It's the first time for everything. It's the first time for your first black president, Martin Luther King, your first black psychic. You got your first black, you got Oprah that does amazing things for the world. You got Tyler Perry, okay? You got Beyonce, mega superstars. You had Michael Jackson. You had Whitney Houston, okay? Don't get mad at your first black, okay? Get mad at your crime rate and try to fix that and quit killing folks and taking stuff and don't belong to you. Even if you can't find a job, that ain't no excuse. It don't make no sense. I bet you won't go in the suburbs doing that, because they'll call in the National Guard on you. I bet you do that. I bet you won't do that. Serious rapists out in the suburbs just raping women, that wouldn't happen. Woo, that wouldn't happen. I mean, you wouldn't have to be a psychic. You wouldn't have to be a psychic to pick up on that. But I'm just saying, is that what you want to happen, Detroit? You want people to come into your city, is that what's needed? That people need to come into your city and say, we got to do this, and we got to do that, and we got to organize this, and we got to do this, and we got to do... That's not even necessary. You didn't have this much crime when Kwame was in office. You know, and I'm just being truthful. You know, just killing folks. That don't make no sense. I'm in the wrong business. You know, I know I'm positive, but I tell you, if I was in the funeral home business, I might be off my positive, because you'd be killing black folks, you'd be beating old folks, you'd be raping women, you'd be burning them. I'll be like, you do that? Black on black crime? I say, I need all my money. Okay? Alright. Okay. Don't think I'm black enough? Okay. Alright. Okay. Bam. Alright. Okay. Alright. Now you know. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let me give my one more shout out. Gotta snap in and out. You know, that's when you know you're good. Michael Jackson, who's bad? Okay, alright. Let me give my one shout out to Arsenio Hall. Okay, alright, Arsenio Hall. I see you on your positive. Okay? Alright, I see you on your positive. You had 2 Chainz on the a couple of nights. That's my boy, okay? Alright, okay, I gotta get to you 2 Chainz, okay? Alright, I'm gonna do a little something on you, okay? Alright, you had 2 Chainz up there, you know, but I see you, Arsenio Hall. You cool. You cool, Arsenio Hall. You always, my niece was, she's like, who is Arsenio Hall? Because she's a young girl. And, you know, I say Arsenio Hall is on his positive. I say he been like that for years. You don't talk about people. You know, you do your little comedian, and, you know, I give all those, you know, of course you get a pass if you're a comedian. Because you're a comedian. That's what you do. You know, I mean, because you know, I mean, you know, you joke. So, of course, comedians get passed. Of course. Of course, all comedians get a pass. I'm telling you, just wait till I do my comedian just for the comedians. I mean, I can have a joke for all of you. You know. I'm telling you, I got jokes. I'm telling you, I could write for some of you comedians. You know, on a whole different level. Okay? Alright, on a whole different level. But you know, you are positive, I said you all. You keep everything positive. You do. You keep it positive, you know. You know, with African Americans and whoever you have on your show, you know, alright, you've been keeping it positive for a long time. And now that I know that you're on at 11 o'clock, you know, I switched the channel to something more positive, you know. You know, get off the edge. And get off the edge and watch Arsenio Hall. Okay, I salute you, Arsenio Hall. You've been doing that for years. Okay? Okay, alright, Carmella Cummings on positive, okay? Alright, okay, alright, everybody can be on positive, okay? Alright, okay, everybody can be on positive. You know, everybody can do it, okay? Alright? You know, I just might be doing it a little different. We need something different, okay? You know, oh my God, to be a psychic, oh, inspiration, motivation, you know, I got my comedian, thank God, I got my dreams, I got my psychic, you know, I got, I got my positives, I got my stories, I gotta be a director, I gotta be an actress. I'm diverse. I love everybody. Oh my God. Oh boy, I can see why they tried to hold me back. It wasn't right. It wasn't right. Okay? Like Whitney Houston. It's not right, but it's okay. You know the song. It's not right, but it's okay. Okay? Alright, you know the song. Okay, that's my girl, Whitney Houston. Okay, alright, okay, alright. Carmella Cummings on positive. Okay, alright. Next I'm just going to be on the celebrities. That's it. I'm just going to be on the celebrities. And, it's time they need to find out about me. It's time. They need to find out about the first black psychic. Nothing wrong with that. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. We can get it together. You know, that's what Ben Napoleon said. He said that. We can get it together, Detroit. He said he said that. You know, I love both candidates. 50-50. You know, I do. You know, I love both candidates. 50-50. But you know, I love both candidates. You know, good candidates. Never had anything like that. Never had to, you know, there's always been one candidate or another. Never really had to, you know, decide which one, but, you know. Okay. Alright. Okay, Napoleon. Okay, you've been around a long time. You have. Always knew you was going to be a mayor. I always knew that as a psychic. That's just so puzzling to me. It's just very puzzling to me. A long time. You know. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Carmella on positive. Ken Murphy. Ben Napoleon. Judge Toller. Arsenio Hall. Okay. Let's get it together, Detroit. You know. Let's get our energies together. If you see something out there that doesn't look right, call the police. Okay? Take notes if you see something happening. You know. Okay. Alright. I'm out of here. Next, someone just on celebrities. That's it. You know. Just on celebrities. Alright now. Okay. Bam! I got the energy too. Energy, click. I got it. I'll tell you, it's hard being the first black psychic. I'll tell you that. Oh boy. Whew. I did not think it was going to be that hard. Okay. Alright. I did not think it was going to be that hard. But, you know, God work it out. God answer my prayers. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Talk show people, you need to get your first black psychic on. Okay. Alright. Talk show people, you need to get your first black psychic on. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. I'll give you some of these jokes. Okay. Alright. Okay. Bam. Until next video, I'm done.